You're up.
What up, New Gaming Order? I'm Black. I'm back like the Juggernaut. Meets hitting you with the head crush and canceling it to a pimp smack. I am here with Shinwar, who's actually going to be silent while I check out the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite newest string of reveals and the trailer. So I want to welcome Shinwar. He can actually do a quick plug because we're doing a joint venture today as well. So Shinwar, you got a few seconds?
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Shinmore with Geek-N-out, bringing you the latest and greatest in comics, games, toys, and tech. And we are doing a joint venture, Geek-N-out and New Gaming Order, for the latest San Diego Comic-Con Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite gameplay trailer. Take it away, Alex.
Word. Did you say boys?
What?
You said boys, toys, what? No comment. Alright, we're gonna get this thing started, New Gaming Order. And, I have not seen the trailer yet. So, we're gonna get this thing off and popping. I hate watching stuff off of YouTube. It's freaking crap is all jacked up. But, those who are in the chat, I want to say welcome. I know this is kind of impromptu. My new habits for New Gaming Order will be to attack the news as it comes out, so we don't wait or behind the curve or anything. So by hook or crook, we're gonna make sure the content is out. So as this is going, all right. So here is the trailer. All right. So Haggar and Nemesis with Frank West, I see. Haggar looks kind of visceral, like. Okay, you know what? I'm a little let down. Like, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer or anything, but this is just like regurgitated stuff from Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I mean, well, okay, now we got the stones. Space Stone. Oh, he has a new super. Oh, I like his new super. Alright, so Spiderman and Frank West seem like a team. I guess the photographers. Oh, so Spider-Man looks like he has an OTG. Alright, so he has the Ultimate Web and Crawler Assault. Alright. You know what? A lot of rehashing going on the Capcom side. Oh wow, I like that. Okay, he was dodging Hobgoblin's balls. What? Thanos and Gamora. Seems like they're on the team. No, I already saw Gamora from the other gameplay reveal. Alright. Gamora looks like she's gonna be a beast. Mind Stone Infinity Surge. What does it do? Oh man, I might have to pick her up. Infinity Surge, Hyper Gauge, Maximum. Okay, Thanos, but not enough Thanos on screen. What's going on? Okay. Interesting. I don't have the oohs and the ahs for this. I'm just a little like, I mean, now that I've seen the trailer, Shinwar, are you there with me?
Yeah.
I'm a little let down by this.
Alright, well, wait, hold on one second. Let me start recording.
You know what? Don't get me wrong. Like Gamora being a new character, you know, I'm hyped for that. I like her swordplay and guns, like a mix of Zero and Deadpool. But I am well, Thanos is a returning character from Marvel Superheroes and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But the Frank West and Spider-Man and Haggar and Nemesis, I was hoping that they bring new guys. Like, you got Captain Commando that only saw 2 iterations, and I am pretty sure people want to see him come back, you know. But Yeah, I'm not too sure, but Modoc's lair looks pretty cool. You just see him in the background with his big head, like what?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pause it there. But Shinmore, what was your reaction to the reveal of these characters?
I was cool with it. I mean, they're all returning characters. The one
Yeah.
outside of even Thanos, but we're talking about from the last entry, which was Ultimate Marvel 3. They're all returning characters except for Gamora and Thanos.
Mhm.
Thanos is returning finally from Marvel Superheroes 1. Well, Marvel Superheroes. But yeah, I wasn't. I wish there was a mix of like more new characters.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not too thrilled about Tyrant returning. Really don't care.
Yeah. Story wise, why would he be in the game?
Yeah. Who else? Haggar. That's cool. You know, you have a grappler.
Mhm.
Um,
This.
Frank West. Capcom. I guess they figured, hey, but you know, it's more so like rehashing characters
Yeah.
from the last entry, and it's kind of, I feel like it's a little lazy, a kind of lazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
mean,
yeah, everybody's hyped for Spider-Man. You know, it's good to see him return. Obviously, he is a mainstay, very popular character. So
now I noticed what his looks like. What is his new level 3? Like from the movies, you saw him dodging Hobgoblin's, blades.
Green Goblin.
What?
Yeah,
How,
that's Green Goblin. That's an homage to the Sam Raimi movies from
mhm.
the first one.
Yeah.
When Green Goblin and Spider-Man were in that burning building, that's where they took that from. I thought that was nice. You know, he finally has a level 3.
Mhm. Now,
And it's full cinematic too.
and my thing is, did he lose the maximum spider?
No, there's a video. I believe it was a popular YouTuber. I'll say his name, Maximilian. I believe in his video they did show the maximum spider. He has it.
So he has that move, maximum spider, ultimate web throw, and the crawler assault.
Crawler assault, yeah.
Ah, all right. Well, let's see how that pans out. But I like Haggar's super. Like, did you notice? It's a kind of like going back to Zangief's final atomic buster, but without the spin. You know, he does the backdrop, giant swing, throws you in the air, and then flips over and hits you with the power bomb.
Yeah, and it looks like he has a counter with the oil drums.
Ah, for final fight.
Yeah, and somebody made a joke, and it was like, "Those are her Khan's oil drums." That's funny.
Wow. All right,
Funny
cool.
because-
But in the trailer they didn't show enough Thanos. I noticed. You know, like I was just like, okay, he's in there. Like, where's his stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, one thing I'm noticing with Spider-Man, he has. It looks like he does an attack where he entangles himself with the web and throws a kick at you. I don't know if that's part of.
That looks like a new special move.
Uh huh. All right. Yeah, and looking like the ultimate web throw, that looks the same. The crawler assault, you can do it and then call in the partner, Frank West, and whatnot. But I think Capcom has to do a little better. There's so many like characters in Capcom's arsenal that they can do some crazy things with. All right, so I'm gonna freeze frame it here with the, the ultimate with the balls going at Spider-Man. I keep saying balls, ha! But that looks cool. That was a clever way of actually incorporating that into an attack. So kudos to Marvel and Capcom for that. But as we go further in the trailer, some more. Now I'm looking at Thanos' design. Now, is he gonna look like this in the Infinity Wars movie, Shinmar?
Probably not.
Yeah, because Gamora looks very different from her Guardians of the Galaxy movie counterpart. But
I hope that ends up being an alternate costume. From the comics and the movies. Which it probably will.
Yeah, but now I'm looking at the filters and everything. It looks very plasticky, especially her face. I'm like, okay, well, but why would she team up with Thanos though?
Well, she's his adopted daughter.
Yeah, well, just like Quintana. Oh, I like how Thanos looks like on screen in terms of his proportion. He still has maintained his menacing demeanor, and the fact that the outfit looks more realistic or more real world than the tights that he was wearing in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Marvel Superheroes. So good job with the design with that one. And then again, like the sword play for Gamora, it's gonna be all right. I think she has. It looks like she has the mobility of Wesker, but not with teleports or anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and even with that, oh man, you know, with the Infinity Surges, I think that they need to do a video talking about all of them. You know,
Yeah. Right before release.
Yeah, because aside from that, I think I'm not gonna say that. I'm trying to find some reason to really be excited for the Marvels guys, but it's just rehashed. I'm sorry, you know. But Shinwar, anything you wanted to add before we kind of move into your segment?
I'm excited for it. They did polish it some more.
Mm-hmm.
Chun-Li's face has been improved slightly. Ono went on record today at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh no.
During the panel,
Mm-hmm.
and said there will be a day one patch that will address textures and give the game a facelift. Day one patch.
Dang.
So, I want to see, because now these characters will have 2 punches and 2 kicks,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to having attack 1, attack 2, and attack 3,
Yeah.
and then the special button. So like all those Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 characters that had that, how they'll transition with actual individual punch and kick buttons.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Because look what happened when we went from 4 buttons to 3 buttons. Remember the first thing when we first played Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom, or Marvel vs. Capcom 3 at the time, when we linked up with Raw Gameplay, I was commending Netsuma-san's team for faithfully consolidating those attacks into 3 buttons. Now they can just go back to the old format and make it work. Now for the characters that did not have 4 button setup prior to this now delves into their creativity and see what attacks are they going to separate and make like a light, medium, or a light and a hard attack, so to speak.
Yeah.
So that remains to be seen. I think it's going to be some good stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I'm excited for it. Parts of me still wish that the game wasn't coming out in September. I feel like they should push it maybe till like February, March of next year.
Yeah, get it prepped and primed for Evo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when does Infinity Wars come out? Next year?
Next May. Mm-hmm.
Now, I would say in and around that time, release the game.
Yeah.
I think that the cash grab and being greedy is not cool. But
that would have sold it well too.
Indeed.
For both the movie and the game.
Yes. So, New Gaming Order. That concludes my portion of this, and we're gonna transition into geeking out. Shinwar is gonna lead the rest, and going into character breakdowns. So, Shinwar, you have the lead.
All right, let me start recording this. All right, hold up 1 second. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up, everybody? Shinwar here with Geek-N-out, bringing you the latest and greatest in comics, games, toys, and tech. And joining me for this breakdown impressions video of the new Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite gameplay trailer from San Diego Comic-Con is Alex Lexus of Newgamingorder. What's up, man?
I don't know that guy. I'm Alex.
Yeah, here he goes. Yeah, he just did a react to the new gameplay trailer, and definitely I'll link that in the description so you guys can check that out once he posts his video. So I'm gonna let the video play, and I'm just gonna talk about the video, and then once it does a full loop, I'll pause and break down of the stuff that I pick up in the trailer. So let's begin. All right, so first we have Haggar and Nemesis. And what did you think, Alex, when you the trailer. What did you think of Haggar so far?
Well, one thing, and I'm gonna try to not say the same things I said on my portion,
That's fine.
is Hagar's model looks a lot better.
Hmm.
He looks more realistic. The shading looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Um, I think that again, they could have gone with something else, but his look looks more proportioned. It looks more Final Fight esque, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know.
And there you see Spiderman and Frank West, and everybody's happy to see the favorite web slinger return. Obviously, glad he's not a DLC character, but it's good to have him back. I feel like, and this is no disrespect to the X-Men universe, he's like the Wolverine right now. Everybody's happy to have him back.
Mhm.
Hopefully, some X-Men return a la Wolverine because he's been in like all of them.
Yeah.
But what did you think of Spider-Man and Frank West's portion of the video?
Well, I'll be honest with you, Frank West, as cool as it was to have him back, I just feel there's other characters they could have pulled from
Mhm.
this. You know what I mean? So, I wasn't so like ooh ah. You know what I mean? I was more about Gamora and Thanos, but I think he still resembles a lot of his movements from Marvel 3. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I've seen on message board or like it's copy and paste, which to an extent it is. But even when you look at Marvel versus Capcom 2, that was all copy and paste.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Different
yeah.
few characters aside from Cable and what was her name?
Ruby Heart.
Yeah, Ruby Heart. Thank you.
Amigo was new.
Amiga was new too.
Sun
Yeah,
Sun was new,
yeah.
and I think that was it.
All right, so now I'm gonna just start breaking this video down. So Haggar has the pipe there. He's doing the super with the rapid punches. Okay, so this is new. Let's pause that right there.
The counter.
So he has the barrels. Yeah, he has the barrels as a counter, and you see Frank West with the Servbot helmet on, and he rushes him, and Haggar pretty much brings the oil drum up and counter it. I think that's cool. Because as a grappler, I know in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, even though he had assists, if those assists were his other characters were defeated, it was just him by himself. It was hard for him to get in.
Yeah,
So in
smart.
this game, you have assists, but it's not like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So it's good that he has that counter. What do
Hmm.
you think?
That's smart because now you don't have the same assist system, right?
Yeah,
So you have to give him some way to get in.
yeah.
So I equate that to Zangief's iron skin or iron body.
Mm,
You know,
mm-hmm.
having some sort of absorbing something or a hit or two, and then allow him to get the grab. Even if it absorbs one or two hits, at least it's better than nothing.
Yeah,
So
and I noticed with the background, there's Modoc in the background, and I saw somewhere because it seems to be all the stages are fused or merged together from the Marvel and Capcom universes. So
yeah.
this stage, they said that AIM and Umbrella are working together, so they call it AIMbrella. So yeah, that's what it says, Aimbrella. So you have the AIM base mixed in with Umbrella's corporation building or whatever the case may have you,
That's
and they're
smart.
fused together. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's a fantastic idea where you're actually showing the spirits of two worlds like gelling, and that's a
Yeah.
story tool because Ultron Sigma is merging the worlds. Like you have X Guard, which is Mega Man X's first level,
Hmm.
and Asgard like being pulled it together. So it would be fitting to see that happening here. So
Yeah. All right. So let's proceed with the video. So there you see Power Driver. So now we're going into Tyrant. Not really a Tyrant fan, even though he's like a hulking juggernaut, no pun intended.
oh
You see
yeah,
him slamming, tags in Haggar. Oh, okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back there. All right, so when Tyrant brings Haggar in, give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Drop kick. All right. So Haggar comes in, does a couple moves, does a drop kick. Now he's equipped with the Space Stone, and you see him activate the Space Stone, and it drags or pulls Frank West in.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of Magneto's move from Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate in
Mm-hmm.
Marvel 3, where he can push you away or pull you. I think this is great for grapplers.
Yep.
Or he pulls them in, and then let's play the video, and he goes right into the super, so it looks to be cancelable.
That's gonna be a problem for some folks.
He sucks them right in and grabs them.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, unbelievable.
So what do you think about that? So we see that the activation for the gem, not the Infinity Storm, but the Surge is with the Space Stone. He sucks them in.
All right. Well, I think that's a great tool for those who like to run. So now, if it's something where you can apply pressure to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can start like landing at like 1 or 2 hits and pull them into you like Ed, almost. So
yeah.
I think that's a smart way of kind of counterbalancing some of the funny play styles that you will encounter with this game.
Yeah, I mean, you have people that are going to be turtling and running away. That's Space Stone to bring them right in, but we don't know the range. So obviously, if they're full screen, I think maybe it'll pull them like 2 character lengths towards you.
Mm-hmm.
So then you may have to keep using it to close the gap. But I think that's cool, man. Like, boom, brings you right. Oh, you want to run? Come here, and then he grabs you.
You can't run. You can't run.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. So Haggar does the super, bam, backbreaker, throws him in the air. Little Darren Meister flip goes into power driver. All right. So now we have Frank West and Spider-Man. So let's see, Spidey. All right. So Spidey looks to have that new move where he like pushes himself off his webs and does like a drop kick. Did you notice that in the video?
Yes, I did.
What do you think of that? I think it's good that he has a new move.
Yeah, it kind of breaks the mold, and he won't rely on the web swing, which if you don't do it, or if you randomly throw it out there, you're gonna get owned free. It's happened to me on Fightcade plenty of times. So giving him something new, a new tool for him to utilize, I think is smart.
Yeah, I think with Spider-Man, he's so athletic and agile, where you can create crazy moves for him, because he has that ability with his webs, with his agility, to see how that plays. So it's good that he has that new move. I wonder if that's an OTG. We shall see.
Yeah, I did see one or some. He did have an OTG, but it looked like it because I saw him do his lifter while the character was on the ground. But when we do future breakdown videos, I'm pretty sure we can confirm that.
Well, we know everybody has a few OTGs, so we just got to know, which is which. So let's see. All right, Spider-Man's doing. All right, that was a reset right there. So with Spider-Man's ultimate swing, where he swings you around with the web, that's air only. Now, remember the original Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2? They could be on ground, and if he did it, he'll still web him up. With Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Ultimate, they had to be airborne in order to be caught. So just in the video where I froze it at, let me just play it. Tyrant was already in the air. That was a reset. So I thought that was cool. And then he slams him. And now the Crawler Assault actually is the level 3. Okay.
Is it?
So, yeah, that's the level 3. And even right there, you see Frank West bring out a tripod for the snapshot so he can level up. I think that's cool. But let's play.
And it's cool that when Spider-Man was doing, like you said, the Crawler Assault, and then West comes in there while Spider-Man is hitting the opponent and then puts that out there. It's like easy setups. Now, those who invested time with having proper character combos.
Actually, wait. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. The Crawler Assault is not his level 3.
I think it's that one with the bombs.
Yeah. That's the level 3. But go ahead. You were saying?
Yeah, the way that this tag system looks is a lot like DOA and Street Fighter Cross Tekken, where Cross Tekken it costs meter to bring him in at certain times during a combo, or you have to do the links into the heavy hit. With this, it looks like in the middle of anything you can just tag him in a la DOA style, and Frank West can get easy level ups if he plays like he does in Marvel 3. That's gonna be an issue. He's gonna be like, I foresee balance patches coming.
Yeah. There probably will be. All right, so let's see. Spider-Man's going into his level 3. You see the spider sense. He punches him, webs him, punches him again. Now, the homage to the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 1 movie when Spider-Man was fighting Green Goblin in the burning building.
That was hot.
And he threw the pumpkin bombs at him, and Spider-Man dips it, and Spider-Man grabs them with the web and slams it into Haggar. I thought that was so dope. I just thought that was good. You know, it was different. I think it may get a little like repetitive after a while. It's like, okay, you know what's coming, but see that, I thought that was great as a throwback to that. What do you think?
The angling was perfect. Perfect. That actually is the only thing in this trailer that made me think like, okay, they got it like Arc Systems, and they did a character reference in terms of movement verbatim. You know. Yeah. So kudos for that at least, you know. So
yeah, and for all those that are asking where's his maximum spider in this, he does have it. I saw another video, a gameplay video from San Diego Comic-Con where Spider-Man does have his maximum spider. So let's move on. So next we have Thanos and Gamora, and let me just pause right here. Now, Gamora's suit. She did wear that. That is not her default costume from the comics or the movie. But she does have that currently right now. Well, actually, no. She does have that in the comics. It's one of her spacesuits. But I'm shocked that they went with that as her default costume starting off in the game. What do you think?
I think that they're going for that Overwatch crowd and Phantasy Star Online. You know, that's what she looks like. Or that Capcom Devil May Cry game that kind of a PN03 or whatever, I forget. I've never played it, but it kind of looks like that. And freaking Vanquished, the guy's suit from Vanquished, that's what this looks like. So with that being said, I don't hate it. You know, I'm just used to Gamora from the movies because, to be honest with you, had it not been for Guardians of the Galaxy movie, I wouldn't know about Guardians of the Galaxy. Same thing with the DC one, the Night Owl, freaking Dr. Manhattan. You know.
Watchmen.
Yeah, you know, like the movies actually introduced. Yeah. The crew, and then it made me go back online and start looking at them and learning a little bit about them. So, the movies have done a good job with Gamora, but if we're used to that look, they should go with that or have DLC or alternate, you know. So that's just my stand on it.
Yeah, and there you also have Thanos returning, which I like his costume. Looks really shiny, plasticky, as most people say, but in action it looks good. So let's see what we got going on here. All right, so Gamora's kicking, shooting. Now the guns. Now I know she's known for daggers and swords, but here she has guns a la reminiscent of like Jill.
Guns.
A la reminiscent of Deadpool, but there was a. Hold on. Let me just play this real quick. Let's see if she comes out. Gun. All right, before I proceed with the super, I saw a video where she's like doing the gun, but it's like a low hop, and she's shooting, and like she's doing it over and over and over. Talk about pressure, man! Like the angle of that gun looks like crazy. Like even Deadpool didn't have the angle that she was shooting at.
Trying to make her different, though.
Yeah, got to make her different, but I think I could be wrong, but I think she's gonna be, top tier. I think a lot of people are gonna pick her up because she just looks like that versatile character. What's the guy from Star Gladiator?
Hayato.
Yeah. That's what that kind of reminds me of with the sword.
They should bring him back or bring like Jin or somebody. They got all these characters they can pick up, but
they got to do those models though. They got to do the models.
Well.
But okay, so let's see. All right, so Gamora goes into looks to be a level 1 super slashing Haggar. Okay, let's stop right there. the Mind Stone Infinity Surge. Now, Alex, when you saw that, what did you think?
Now I was trying to understand what was happening. Like,
Hmm.
did she steal? I saw Haggar getting put in a force ball,
Right.
and then the other surge. Like, I just saw like a power up from Thanos, but
Okay.
I didn't know
Yeah.
what was happening.
Right. So the Mind Stone Infinity Surge is pretty much a grab, and
Mm.
it's a stun. So you grab them, and if I'm not mistaken, you'll be able to get like a combo off.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they would have had something to the degree of you can steal your opponent's meter.
Or build up some meter.
Well, you'll get that in when you do the Infinity Storm version. You'll
Okay.
get level 5, level 4.
That,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I will give them that because that's taking Marvel superheroes element and really pushing it to the next level. And I honestly would have sacrificed the Infinity Surge
Hmm.
for using the Infinity Stones as they were used in Marvel superheroes.
Well, most of them actually are. Like you have the reality gem. The surge, you're able to produce a fireball that tracks the opponent.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the Infinity Storm, you have all this chaos going on, all these projectiles and stuff going on. But I
Mm.
think with the Mind Stone, I think it's tricky because it's like, okay, the Mind Stone, you're thinking about controlling the opponent with your mind. I would have. This is a far fetch, but I would have did something where if the person gets hit with the Mind Stone, maybe their controls get reversed for like
Yeah, yeah.
a couple seconds,
Mhm.
or they're not able to block. Ooh, that would have been kind of crazy. Or like all their attack buttons would have been disabled for a short amount of time
Or
if they're
reversed or something.
or reverse, yeah. I just think that they're like when I'm looking at this, Hagar's trapped in that ball. I'm just like, so were they able to are they captured by their mind? I don't know. I don't know. But all right, let's proceed. So she does that, and then they fall, and then she goes into. Okay, so that's one of her supers. It looks to be an installment base. Now, did you see that, Alex? She pulls like a rose where she gets like shadows, and every hit is doubled.
Oh, kind of like a multiplier.
Yeah,
Yeah, like Rose.
yeah.
Mhm.
So that's one of her supers, and I think that's cool because she's very like in face attacking, and each hit is double. Okay, so now we have the Mind Stone Infinity Storm. It gives you maximum hyper gauge. So instantly, it's based off this video. Your hyper
Mama Max
gauge,
system.
your hyper gauge goes straight up to full. What do you think about that?
That's instant. No, gradual build up. I agree with. I'd rather go the old school way.
Hmm.
You know, going
Yeah.
instant. Like, let's say somebody activates that, and it's a clutch moment, Evo style. It's like bam, level 5, bam, level 5 again, and they're going all out using supers and chipping somebody. You know what I mean? That's gonna become a problem.
Well, I think. Okay, so if it's gradual, right? So let's say I activate it, and then I have the timer from my gym going down, and then I have my supers, right? So let's say I'm able to pull off this combo or whatever. Let's say I cancel it, and boom, I go right into my level 3. It's doing damage, doing damage. At
Mhm.
the same time, I just use my level 3. My bar is refilling back up.
Mhm.
Now that's crazy. I mean, I don't know, the extent of it's gonna be, but I think that's crazy.
If it's at the build up speed that Marvel superheroes had, it would be fair because it was gradual. And if you knew what you're doing and you're beating up your opponent, like you can get a good meter or two. But to do a full on,
Yeah, I
fully
think the
stock,
highest bar is 4. The 4 bars.
yeah, that's a lot. That's a
But
lot.
but remember, Marvel superheroes, that bar was super long though.
Yeah, but then it was hard to build up too. Like,
Yeah. And this one, the bars are, pretty much, a short standard, bar. But I don't know. I don't know.
remains to be seen.
All right, let's proceed. So he does that, and then Thanos. All right, so yeah, with them glowing yellow, that lets you know that the gym Infinity Storm has been activated, and they have like infinite supers. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then it looks like Gamora goes into a level 3, shooting, hacking, slashing, brings out this big cannon, and just blasts Frank West, and that's the end of the video. So, final impressions, Alex Lexus of New Gaming Order. What's your final impression?
One thing I will say, my impressions as we went from New Gaming Order into the Geeking Out portion, um, I'm still a little mad at who was revealed. But as you look at things being broken down, I'm interested for the gameplay. I want to see how this thing ticks by the time we get there. So it looks promising to say the least for players like you and I. Well, I'm going to speak for myself where you have folks who are ballers in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I want to see them do that in this game because it goes back to the traditional format. Mm-hmm. And I think that this game is going to be built a lot around versatility. You know what I mean? And no two people are going to play the same, I hope. But when you get to tournament play, you find like some of the tools or game-breaking mechanics, everybody's using it. But as far as being excited, initially no, but Spider-Man's Super or Ultimate, I'm excited for that. You know, and I just want to see this thing. Hopefully, that we get another beta, another demo, like the build that was at Evo that everybody got to play with Jetta and whatnot. So remains to be seen. But so far, I mean, Gamora looks like the most promising. I'm probably going to be using her. So you know, that's my takeaway from this. I think it's going to be okay. But take away the plastiness or the Fisher Price filters because it looks too crazy colored for now.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what I got.
Good stuff. One thing I asked for, Capcom, please put a cross-play mode where you have 2v2 co-op. This is the perfect opportunity. It's not 3-on-3, it's 2-on-2. So me and Alex Lexus should be able to fight. You know, we can team up and be able to fight against 2 other people. This is the perfect opportunity, and you guys did it in the Dreamcast version of MVC1, even though it wasn't on. There was no online then.
And the PlayStation version of Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Right, exactly. So yeah, it can be done. I think this is the perfect opportunity. Maybe they're gonna, you know, release that information as we get close to date, but I think this is perfect. And you know what? It'd be great too. If not just online, but local as well, doing 2v2.
Yes.
Yeah. Throw it all in there. I mean, even Cross Tekken for Xbox was like that. 2v2 offline.
Yeah, but not online.
I think that's Well, that's another story. But yeah, that's my wish list. But my final breakdown, even though to me it's just a tad lackluster. Because of the returning characters of MVC3, I was excited to see Spiderman. Obviously, you know, we know some DLC characters are coming. You know, a la Venom. Can't wait. But Gamora looks good. Thanos looks good. You know, I just between now and the release, which is September 19th, just keep polishing the game. Take the feedback. Like I said earlier in this segment, I just kind of wish that they would have pushed the release of it a little further down the road, maybe like a February, March, but
or at least after Comic-Con.
Yeah.
They didn't even give it like a Comic-Con build play for the East Coast. Because San Diego, I'm pretty sure they have a build over there, and we're not going to get one here at NYCC. You know what I mean?
The game would already be out. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll have it playable. Probably some DLC characters, but not the initial release since it comes out in September 19th.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Before I head out, do you have any last words that you want to say to the people, Alex?
Yes, I will just consolidate my for the New Gaming Order folks who are still watching. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on newgamingorder.com for the latest and greatest. If you want to be a participant on our joint podcast, you know, just shoot me an inbox on the YouTube page, right? And like I said, next week, New Gaming Order will be back in full strength. It's going to start with me, and then I'm slowly bringing folks back on board. I know I have the support of Geeking Out and Thumb Thrasher Gaming. Shout out to Free Play Mode, who's been active of making posts on the Facebook page. He's big on the Fire Pro Wrestling stuff. So we got to actually consolidate into one thread, Demizzle. Well, I'll talk to you about that offline. But again, support all three networks. We are still one family, still working together. But everybody's doing their venture. So support everyone that is under the New Gaming Order umbrella. Nothing but good things can come out of it. Juggernaut out.
And shout out to our other affiliate, Nuke 1949 with Thumb Thrashing Gaming. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at Geek-N-out_official and like my Facebook page at Geek-N-out. So that's all I got, guys. Stay tuned for more videos, and we'll catch you later. Peace.
All right, peace. And for New Gaming Order Director's Cut, Essia, he's like, ew, Marvel, it's all about DBZ fighters. I know, brother. I know. I'm just saying, at this point, we're just covering the news because Geeking Out and myself, we are YouTube journalists by hobby. Yeah, but DBZ fighters, it's all about the fighters, baby. So we'll see how that works out. But you're joining us late as hell. I know when we go live, everybody gets like the notifications if you Chi-Chi or We Riot. He wants Chi-Chi in Dragon Ball Fighters? What? Unbelievable. That'd be cool though. At least Android 18.
I'm pretty sure 18 to make it.
Yeah, 18 has to make it. You know what I mean? But we'll see how that works out. He's like, hell yeah. Alright guys. But if you want to catch this archive, it will be on the YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys next time. And thank you for watching. And see you guys later. Peace.